Selected. Add loading page. TCTS Microsoft Edge. HTTPS Grammar. TCTS. Ops web full screen project.
Today's mission in Madden, should I choose to accept it, is to get myself utterly and hopelessly wiped out by online competitive players. Yeah, that's the mission. It is well. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, it's a suicide mission. I'm expecting to go in here and lose. Honestly, it's betting par for the course, and if I can lose by less than 10 points, then I'm really doing something. So I took the time to make sure that Twitch couldn't flag me for copyright violations. Yeah, I'm still upset about that. It's not my fault. Huh?
Did you turn them all off?
Uh-huh. I turned it all off. Except for the instrumentals. It just amazes me how, number one,
Where I got it from?
where'd you get it from?
Subway.
You got it from Subway?
Yeah. I got that Deputy Boss steak.
Did you get the footlong?
Yes.
Okay. You know what amazes me though is that number one, that stuff like that could even be called music, and number two, that stuff like that could even have a copyright.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay, it's our headsets, it's being a twit. Yeah, I have no filter when it comes to this stream. And if you haven't seen my stream from the other night, well, let me... I got disconnected 3 times. Then I went on an accessibility and usability rant. Yeah, Madden, they put Rugrats in your game. Can you believe it? Okay, let's see if we can't go get killed today.
TCT Ops 20 Steam. Access to SV Help Discord. Stocks. Full screen projector source Elgato. Full task Quinter but. Vol 4 Life 8657 Quinters. Contents list What Sports T7 Medline Ryan 1 to Vol 4 Life 8657. He hasn't updated it for the new release. Unfortunately, he got hired somewhere and he's been really busy. Or you grabbed the wrong file maybe. I'll ask. 3:07:51 p.m. What Sports T's What Sports T's What Sports E6 What Sports B6 7 Russell. Tweet 0
Stream Elements. Vol 4 Life 8657 is now live. Streaming Madden NFL 22. Going to get McKilled and Madden again.
Full screen projectors.
Alright, let's go get killed.
Exhibition. Online head-to-head. Entering online hub screen, you have 2 options.
You know what that option?
Matchmaking 32 options. Tennessee Titans.
Tell you
Searching
what
for opponent. Estimated wait
up
time
and down,
10
it will tell
seconds.
you, but when you first go into the matchmaking options, it doesn't tell you. Another little thing that's broken.
Entering, still searching pop-up. We are still searching for an opponent. What would you like to do? Continue.
Oh, we're still searching for an opponent. Lovely. I want to get killed in Madden today. There's no opponents. What's the matter?
Entering, still searching pop-up.
Nobody
We
wants
are
to
still
take on a
searching
totally
for an
blind person
opponent.
today?
What
Come
would you
on.
like to do? Continue.
I'll go easy on you. I'll even
Entering
spot-
Conflin adjustments.
Oh,
Screen run
here comes
inside
somebody.
is selected. Run out, throw it short, run out, run in, throw it short. Defend outside run. Defend medium pass. Opponent has entered.
Oh, I have an opponent.
Opponent is ready.
Yay! Let's see what I can do today.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of
Yep,
Tennessee
my
at
home field.
Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. This crowd here
I lived in
fired up
Nashville
for
for 12
football
years
as
of
a
my
moment
life.
Entering play.
We're introduced.
Hospital.
This should be
Oh, I
a
get to
good
kick
one
the
as
ball.
the
They're
Titans
not
get
being
set
generous
to match
today,
up
folks.
with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay
I'm facing
Packers.
Green Bay. Lovely.
Randy
this
Bullock has
kick's
us
gonna
all
suck.
set, and we are underway from Nashville, Tennessee.
Yep, out of
A
bounds.
nice little
Lovely.
gift there to
Entering
start the
play
ball
clock
game as
option.
Well, at
is
least
set
I'm
to
being
undefined.
generous. It said I gave you a
40-yard
gift. So,
SS scrape 3.
I'm generous to a fault when I want to be. Come on, defense.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Being chased out left. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down.
Entering
Well, I
play
had to make him
call.
run
Coach
for it, Love. I think Aaron
suggestions. There are
Rodgers can
7
run, but he can't.
categories.
The third
Cover
one,
1,
decided
cover
to
3
run
back, cover 1 Robert press.
Slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He probably needs to because his O-line ain't. Well,
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll get this up to the 34.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Set up with a 2nd and 1.
now they ran it on.
Overload 3. Cover 1 robber. Cover 4 quarters.
Let's see
Overload 3.
See what we can do here.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go for third down.
They're going no huddle.
Now Rodgers, a free play. And it's complete to
I jumped
Adams.
offside.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10.
I
Mark it
jumped
down at the
offside.
9.
Entering play
With the
option is set to undefined. Hold strike 2.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math, they did it well, and it works for them.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. That was
Entering
too
play
easy.
call. Coach suggestions.
Too
There are
easy.
7 categories.
And the Packers have taken the early lead. And his kick is no good.
He missed it.
And
Entering play
missed the
call.
extra
Special
point.
teams. We have 6 options. Return left is
I didn't think
selected.
sighted people missed him on this
So with
difficult.
the missed PAT in his rearview mirror,
Guess I
he
was
goes
wrong.
back out to kick this one off. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And up to about the
It is a hard kick.
26-yard line.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are mesh spot. Inside zone.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now,
Down
1st and 10
7-0, Love.
at their own 26.
I'm going to try to make a game of this. Hand off to
Now a
Henry.
first carry for Derrick Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he
It's
gets
5
it to the
yards.
30.
Entering play slants.
It's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they
Circle
do,
button.
they go back.
Triangle button.
Trying for
Oh,
Brown, and it's
went for a quick
intercepted.
slant.
Picked off at the 36. And the return here will go to the
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7
Went for a quick
categories.
slant to
the
A.J. Brown.
afternoon,
And
intercepted.
And I know what the
Somebody
fans are
right
thinking
there.
right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
On the move to his left. Open man left side, it's the tight end Tunyon.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
yeah, it's really,
there are
really
7
easy for that to happen
categories.
because we
Think
can't
of
see
Aaron
what the
Rodgers as a
defense is
pocket
doing.
passer.
Cover 1 to be contained.
I don't know
No,
who's.
this
I
guy's a
don't.
pure
I
athlete.
get
He
told
can get
he might
outside
be open,
and
but
make
that
plays
don't
with
mean
his
he'll be
legs
open
as
when
well.
I
That
throw the
shoulder
ball.
right there
And I
outside of
can't
the
adjust
pocket and
coverages.
on the money. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways.
Up slant 3.
After the incompletion,
Maybe
here's
throw it
2nd
away,
and 10
Love.
from the
He's in
20.
deep trouble.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all
First
the
and
way
goal,
down
is
at
it
the
Jones?
sideline.
Seam flood.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard and about the 2.
Pass.
That's
They'll
easy to
try
do
again
because
with
I can't see
Jones.
anything.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call
Outside, yes.
and now it's 3rd and goal. Rolling to his right. And he's got it.
Touchdown.
It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 7
All right, 14,
categories.
13
The Packers are
nil
able to stretch
so
that
far.
lead out further.
I told
Still
you I was
first
going to
quarter,
get
2
killed.
receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover
He's
guy
gonna go
to
for
him.
2.
Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he'll get it up across the
Entering play call, slot key. AHD sling. Slot outs. 0-1 trap. Bench pivot. AHD zone dub. 4 verticals. AHD off tap. AHD angle.
Let's try a little HB.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can
R1
do
button.
this drive.
R1 button.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
That's going to be a first down.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Deep angle route.
That's
Red.
all they talk about, John.
AHD stretch.
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Delay fade.
Tannehill going to turn.
Cross button.
Henry takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Cross button.
36.
Triangle button.
He's got his tight end, Anthony Ferkser.
He's wide open. Ferkser breaks the
It's a big
tackle
play
and
there as
finally
he
is brought
finally taken
down.
down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter.
Wow.
14-0 the score.
Entering play call, spacing switch. AHD dive.
First
Hit a
and goal,
wide
they
open
got to be
Ferkser,
thinking a
Love, and
chance
now
to
it's
get
first
right
and
back
goal.
into this football game.
Delay fade.
Handoff.
They'll try
Henry.
to run for it with Henry. And he goes backwards on this one.
Entering play twice
To the 7. That's going to go
Try to
as a
stick
loss
with
of
his
1
line.
on first down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
cross button.
To throw is Tannehill.
Triangle button.
Got a man,
Game
and it's
kind of
taken
froze
in
for a second, but it's going to be a
Titans
touchdown for the Titans.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Anthony
There are 9
Ferkser again.
categories. You have 15 options.
They left the tight end
Content is
open over the
selected.
middle.
Yeah.
See if we can't hit this extra point. I'm going to miss it too.
Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the...
Entering play call,
No
special
good.
teams. You have 6 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Rodgers on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk.
Entering play call, coach suggests cover 2 man.
And again, my biggest
Packer
problem with
offense
this
ready
is
to
that
get
you're
their
not
next
matched
drive
up with
underway. And for them, a
difficulty that you
touchdown their
set.
last go-around. Obviously, they'll be
The
hoping to do
online
that
matches
again.
should be
And when you
based
start
on your
plotting for this
preference,
drive,
not-
when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from
Not
what you
what
did
EA
before.
Entering
you
play
should be
call,
playing.
option is set to undefined.
You'll make some adjustments.
I
Again
should
from the
be
20
playing on
after the
rookie or pro
incompletion. Here's
difficulty,
2nd
not
and
all
10.
Madden.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Throwing
Ooh,
over
that
the
pass
middle,
was
but it's
incomplete.
incomplete.
Entering play
Defender was
call,
right
coach
there.
suggests
Want to go
cover 2
here
man.
and get the football
Temperature.
back because
Cover 1 LB spy.
momentum He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Looking deep for Adams. And unable to connect.
Entering play call, coach suggestions,
dropped it, or a
7
defender was there.
categories.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any deep
Turn left.
And he
let him
is
get
gonna
anything
punt.
started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could
Good
get wings,
defense,
it's
though.
fourth down.
He'll take the ball.
And here's Rogers.
Triangle button.
He'll get a yard.
So a
maybe two.
good punt there. but-
Entering play. Wheel switch.
And
PHP stretch.
ball. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Fade.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had
Hand
a great
off.
air attack going. Do they stick
Henry's
with
got
it?
an opening.
I would think that they
It's a
would, because
good
if they
amount of
were
yards.
confident
Entering play. Inside cross.
up in their own territory,
PHP stretch.
why would you change
Close
it?
pass
Be
ale.
confident
PHP off tack. A post shot.
to do so.
Yeah, because this is
PHP off tackle.
Lewis.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Henry
Handoff.
again on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Entering play. Double slant.
This run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times,
Double slant. Inside zone. Close up cross. Inside zone. Quick slants.
everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Triangle button.
First down
Cross button.
Got his
Quick
man. That's the
slant.
Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And
Entering play
Another
call.
first down.
field spotted at the 49.
Inside zone.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's
Unpack.
got the field for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to
Hand off
4
again to
steps,
Henry,
and cuts
and
towards the middle of the
this
field. And
time
now what
he's
he's
not
trying to
gonna
do
get so
is
much.
use his body to keep the defender away from the
Entering.
and
Roll
get the
combo.
really nice target.
PHP stretch.
Give him
Roll combo.
first down.
PHP stretch.
A second and
Red.
7.
Inside zone. Flood. Power O. Stick. PHP stretch. Bench.
Try a little bench.
Triangle button.
Tannehill.
Square button.
Intercepted.
For Brown, and it's intercepted.
Again, went to AJ.
Picked off by
Narration
Aaron
told me he was
Stokes.
open.
And now the rookie's free.
Pick six.
And into the
Pick
end
six.
zone. It's a pick six.
Menu
and a Packer
narration said that
touchdown.
AJ Brown was
Entering play
open.
call. Coach suggestions.
Either
There
menu
are 7
narration lied or that
categories.
defender got there. And again, that's the problem. Demonstrated again.
Now Crosby for the point after.
That kick is up.
And he atones for his
And
miss
he
the first
did
time
get it that
around
time.
as this one is up
So
and
it is
good.
21
Entering
to
play
7.
call. Special teams. You have
Titans
6
had such a
options.
good
Return
drive
left
going.
is selected.
But they're going to cover A.J. Brown today. So the Titans have got to go elsewhere. Other receivers have got to step up today.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Titans are going to receive the kick. Nope, it's going to be a
And
touchdown.
that'll carry over the back.
Entering play slants.
Touchback.
Sail dig. Mesh spot. Sail dig.
Titans don't need to panic. They just need to stay and try to
R1 button.
not let
R1
this game
button.
get ahead of them.
Circle button.
And for the
And
third time
now
here,
it
this
said
half, it's
circle was
intercepted.
open.
Picked
and
off
this is
by
gonna
Jair
be
Alexander. And it's a terrific return.
Entering play
Another
call.
interception.
Option is set to undefined.
But the game
At
said
about the
that
6-yard line.
circle
A chance
was
to
probably
really cap off a big
was
first
Jones
half here as they
was
come
open.
up on first and goal. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Flushed out. Got a man open. It's Adams.
Thrown to
Entering play
Adams
call.
touchdown.
Coach suggestions.
28
There
to
are
7, just like
categories.
that.
3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers are able to add on to their first-half lead.
How are you supposed to compete with this? How is this fair? How is this
Extra point try now for
acceptable?
Crosby.
I had no idea what coverage was being shown to me. I
He
had
missed
no
one earlier,
idea
remember, but this time he
what
gets
I
it to go.
should have switched
Entering
to.
play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
You know, ask yourself in the online
And this will be
competitive, is
a
this fair?
touchdown.
Is this
Entering play
competitive?
call, mesh spot, Z spot, double slants, gun player, formation, option, media, deep pass, double post, third well, a post shot, puck crossers,
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, one play
Backs protect.
interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good
square button,
thing.
triangle button,
See what they decide to do.
He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside.
entering play call, double post, concept, medium pass,
37
smash, error, Titans bench,
Exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate
square button,
the home
circle
crowd
button,
can have on a game.
Tannehill's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
entering play call, smash, error, play call, a corner, post, stutter goes,
The answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there.
square button,
Together a
triangle button,
as a response.
cross button,
Oh, that pass was almost
on
caught.
first down, but
Went
it
for the
winds
end
up
zone, didn't
incomplete.
make it.
entering play call, concept,
In the
coach
game,
suggest, mesh
50-50
spot,
ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence.
R1 button,
It's on air,
square button,
and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
entering play call, slants,
Going to use one of their timeouts as the clock
Slants.
with 35 seconds
Slants.
to go in quarter number
slants,
2.
slants, Z spot, slants,
Titans trying to answer back.
Z spot, slants,
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
R1 button,
Throwing again
cross button,
toward the end
Oh, went
zone,
for the
but
end
that's
zone.
going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown.
entering play, slants,
Instead, it was
slants,
a on collision.
spacing,
Free.
Z spot and go, Z spot smash,
Let's try this play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
R1 button,
Back to
R1 button,
Hill.
Intercepted. Went for Henry.
Time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. The 40.
Oh my God! From
The
one
20.
goal line to the other, you gotta be
Into
kidding
the
me!
end
Pick
zone. It's
six.
a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
entering play call, coach suggestions,
How-
there are
how
7
is-
categories,
Menu
Boy,
narration
it's been a
said
while since
R1
I've seen
was
a team
open.
struggle this badly in the first half.
I think
How
all they
is
want
that-
to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then,
You
I
missed
think
the
the
extra
backups
point,
can.
but it's
entering
not gonna
play
really
call,
matter.
special teams, you have 6 options, return left is selected.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Touchback.
And this will not be returned.
Entering
It's out of
94 will.
for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
I'm getting
And
a
we'll
little
see what
thump.
they want to do. Just
I guess
20
that's the
seconds
clock.
remaining here before the half.
I think that's the clock.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will
Entering play call, inside zone,
to their
Yeah, that's the
timeouts.
clock ticking
As
under
they
2
stop it with
minutes. Love.
16 seconds to go.
AHP ISO, WK zone insert, gun player, formation, keep pass. Option is set to shot plate, option is set to flood 8 place. Option is set to verticals 16. Verticals, there are 12 categories. You have 16 options. Takeback is selected.
Now, I don't know why I'm feeling it now, unless that's the...
R1 button.
Here's
Cross
Tannehill.
button. R1 button.
And my
Another
goodness,
interception.
Another interception. picked off by Chris Barnes.
Is this a pick six?
And he's giving his guys a shot for late points.
Entering play call. Go option is set to undefined.
What am I going to do?
Old fireman.
Doesn't seem
Close
to
to
matter
halftime there.
now
You throw
what
the
I
interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before that.
And it's a
Touchdown.
Packers touchdown.
Touchdown.
It's
Green
Devontae
Bay
Adams
is
hauling it in
running
from
away
Aaron
with this
Rodgers.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to
I said in
extend
this
that
stream
lead,
that I
and
was
you
gonna
always
get
say
killed.
it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that,
go for 2.
let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And he's got it. They
Another
add on
2
more.
points.
A little salt in the wound.
Entering play
Little
call.
salt in the wound,
Special
says
teams.
Brandon.
You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
4 seconds, all
4
that remain
seconds
here in
left.
this first half as the kick gets away. And they will not get a chance to return.
Entering play call.
It's through the
Team.
end zone for a touchback.
Delay fade. Backs protect.
The final shot here before the
Square
break.
button.
Hill.
Square button.
And now here is another
Said square was
interception.
open. I threw it to
Picked
square.
off by Eric
Picked
Stokes.
off.
And he will be brought down on what
EA,
will be
you
the
call this
final play of this
accessibility?
first
You
half.
call this equal access?
So 2
call
quarters
this
down,
fair
2
play?
remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Entering gunflint adjustment.
Give me a
Screen run
break.
inside.
Whether
Run
it'll
it.
amount to much
Throw
of the
it.
game,
Throw it.
that's
G.
already
Let's
pretty well
count. Throw it.
decided.
G.
Well, that's
Throw
another
it.
question.
Let's counter.
Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon
Defend.
and Charles.
Defend short pass. Defend medium pass. Defend deep. Defend medium pass.
And we welcome
Entering
you back
play
live
call.
now. It's
Special
I get the
teams.
ball back.
You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Ready to rock
Check
for
your
the
phone.
third quarter. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Here's Batson now, bringing it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football.
Entering play call. Verticals. There are 12 categories. Concept. There are 9. Bench.
The Titans offense set to
Circle
begin.
button.
And
I'm
they
still
have a
getting the
mountainous
thump in my
deficit
controller. I
looming
don't know
in
what
front of
that
them. It
means.
was really, Charles, a disaster of a
think
first
it's the
half.
play
So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back.
Entering
Control Center for Daryl Bowles. The time is now 3:47.
Categories. You
Madden
have
NFL 22.
Titans bench.
Just pride in your work and try and put something together here in the second half.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Circle button.
Tannehill.
Square button.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there. Is that
Entering
down
wheel
and
switch.
incomplete? Another
Titans white cross.
the mark.
Wheel switch. Titans white cross.
Interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion
Triangle button. Triangle button.
really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always
Entering plate.
You keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, that's a 48-yard
Entering play call.
Just kicked
Coach
it 48 yards,
suggestions.
bro.
There. Cover 1 thief showed you.
ball here. 1st down and 10.
It's the most
The
impressive thing I've
Packer
done all day.
offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward.
Entering. Option is set to undefined.
Try to run.
In the first
Big
half,
blitz.
it's held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Meanwhile, Rodgers throw into the hands of
having
Cobb.
Coke again.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but no.
Entering
try to hide
play
those,
call.
they'll get all
Coach
liquidy.
suggest cover 2 man. Cover
Connection
2.
on that one.
Oh.
31
Cover
yards.
2.
Okay, well, in that case, yeah, let's do a little Dr. Pepper.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down
Yeah,
inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Entering play call. Option is set to undefined.
Sack of the game instead.
Cover 3 luck. Safety strum 3.
And they did force the incomplete pass.
Cover 3 luck.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ow. You got the chips.
Rodgers now to throw. Oh, that's in a
Intercepted.
intercepted.
The Titans have a pick.
Picked up by Elijah Molden.
Elijah
And
Molden,
Titans
the
are gonna
rookie.
take over.
Entering play
Oh.
call. Coach slants middle. AHB stretch. On plan. Blitz counter. Stick not vertical.
He had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances,
Stick not
used to
vertical
fitting it
is
into
in the
tight
blitz
windows.
counters plan,
These are
bud.
throws that he's made before.
Cross button.
To get it complete
R1 button.
in this case.
Intercepted
My
again.
goodness, another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And this
Entering
return
play call. Coach suggest cover 1.
line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown
7
in this
interceptions.
game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're
Entering play option is set to 60 pinch.
not lucky at all.
First and goal
Ty
for the
Detmer, the
Packers
last to do it
already
in
loved.
2001 to throw 7 picks. Rodgers going to throw. A check down here to Jones. And he'll go back.
Entering
Went for
play
a
call.
check down and
Coach
the Titans were ready
suggestions.
for it.
Their option is set to undefined. Pinch up 0.
Need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. Flush to his right. He'll find Jones again. Complete. And he goes.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. Their cover 1 robber.
They'll wind up losing a yard on the
Went for
play.
Jones
And that's
again,
going to
and he
bring up
lost
an
another
interesting
yard, love.
3rd and
Titans
goal.
are-
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Entering play call. Option is set to undefined.
Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the
wonder what my
Packers take
opponent's thinking
advantage of
right
the
now.
short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
I wonder what my opponent is thinking.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Middle 3rd.
Rodgers will throw for it. Buying time to his left. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2.
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line.
Circle button.
And only able to get this to the 19.
Entering play. Stick not vertical.
Touchback.
Corner stops.
I can't eat my stuff at the moment.
Tennessee offense about set and ready
Clock
to go.
is ticking.
And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Circle button.
Want to go ahead and
Square
take it
button.
again now?
R1 button.
After what happened on the last one, throw it on the first play. Give the
Where's that
quarterback some
bullet
confidence.
piercing?
Entering play call. Stick not vertical.
AJ
Y stick.
The
A.J. Brown
35.
catches one.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game.
Cross button.
Just
R1 button.
continue to move the
R1 button.
the way they did on the last play.
Entering play call. Blitz. Gunplay. Coach suggestions. Bench.
Coverage wasn't too bad.
RPO zone alert on hot.
Pretty well, but
AHB draw.
it's way open and catch the ball.
There's a play in my list called RPO Zone Alert Omaha.
Contact.
Beer. Listen, I will never
R1
give up.
button.
You hush you.
R1 button.
Down, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down
One of the
at the
defenders like, I
46
smell
yard.
beer in
Entering
that
plate.
offense.
Curl combo.
I never saw
never
one of the
give up.
downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes
I'm
you get
not
out of
a
your
quitter.
gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well
Unless the
because you're
EA
headed
server
towards the
decides
ball
to kick
carrier
me
with
off.
the
Triangle
Strangely
button.
enough today,
Triangle button.
it's not.
Throw
And
left
there's-
side
Nope.
complete.
It's
That's
caught.
Rodgers.
Chester
And
Rogers.
he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break.
50
You're
to
watching
6.
the NFL
Entering play call.
on EA
Slot fade.
Sports.
Bench.
So, Clint Altenberg made a statement the
So
other
into
day that
Packer
says the
territory
reason
now.
why their
Here's
games
first and 10
are
at the
realistic
37-yard line.
is because of the scores. What do you think about this one?
Square button.
Is this realistic, Mr. Oldenburg? Mr. Practice Squad offensive lineman? Oops.
10th carry.
Triangle button.
Henry. 43 yards rushing. for
Entering
on what was
slot
his
4.
10th carry of the ball game.
Curl combo.
They didn't give it to him
Bench.
much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted,
Triangle button.
on the stretch,
R1 button.
fresh legs.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Enter
At this
verticals.
team, they've got to
Mesh
continue to
spot.
try anything they can. They're still working at it.
Verticals.
Though this one feels like a lost cause.
It might be
Second
a lost
and
cause,
10.
but I'm not exiting this game. I'm not going to concede it.
Square button.
From the gun.
Square
here's
button.
Tannehill.
Circle button.
And now here is
What
another
was that?
interception. Picked
It's
off
another
by Eric
interception.
Stokes. And the Packers are going to take over at their
8
own 30.
Entering
interceptions.
play call. Option is set to undefined.
I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense.
Pinch out 0.
I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
Could be
And I
first
think it's
and goal
hard
for
at this
them
point
already?
to actually
Surely not.
identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
From the get-go.
Cover 6.
Rashad
Cover
Evans
3 must show you.
had the tackle defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Pass.
Titans are making adjustments.
Audible. Give cushion.
Yeah, he's running the clock.
They'll go again to Jones.
It's a merciful
Give him
thing to
3
do
on
at
the
this
run
point.
there.
Entering play call. Coach
I think the Titans
suggestions.
are
There are
honestly
7
content to let him run the
categories.
clock
smiles
down.
on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy.
Cover 2 man.
Practice for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And it's complete to Adams. And he is going to
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
and looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but
Silver
still
shoe
afraid
pinch.
to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Outside.
Trying to go,
Pass
he's
run.
not trying to run the clock out. He's trying to.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pressure comes.
Rodgers
and
is
the
sacked.
Titans able to bring him down. They'll
2-minute
wind up
warning.
losing.
Elijah
Entering
Molden got
play
the sack
call.
block.
Coach suggestions. There are 7. Option is set to option is set. Cog 1 QB contain.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Entering play. Option is set to undefined.
Keeps coming to mind from watching them.
Pinch out 0.
And that's
Cover 1
impressive.
key.
They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Rodgers throwing here. Dancing to his left. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the
Outside
10.
third.
Now Rodgers. Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's
Went for the end zone,
incomplete.
and
I
that
know he was
ball
trying
got
to get the
separated
completion.
from the
Entering
person's
play call.
hands.
Option is set to undefined. Option is set to cog 1 QB. Engage 8.
Ball and taking it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Steps away, and they are going to score
And Rodgers
again.
runs that one.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
Okay, if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over, because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline. And I think
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Crosby, and the lead will swell by 1 more. And that'll carry over.
Entering play call. Double slants.
BBG.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
Triangle button.
that's
Circle button.
because Vic
And my goodness,
Intercepted
another
again.
interception. Rasul Douglas picks it and
Touchdown.
into the end zone.
Entering play call.
A Packer touchdown. Now Crosby for the point after. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is...
Entering play call. Special teams. You have 6
64 to
options.
6.
Return left is selected.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
It's par for the course in my book.
And this will be a touchback.
Entering play curl combo. AHB slip screen. Curl combo. AHB slip screen.
Clock is ticking down.
R1 button.
After the pitch,
Triangle button.
back to the air. And he rifles one incomplete.
Entering play call. Y corner.
Hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the
Pitch
football.
seams.
they haven't been on the same
Y
team,
corner.
quarterback and receiver.
that's enough.
Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
R1 button. Triangle button.
2nd and 10. Tannehill. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Cross button. Cross button.
First down.
R1 button.
And nowhere to fit that football in.
Entering play call. 4 verticals.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit
Flare
back
button.
in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Cross button.
He'll get only 3 there.
Take screenshot.
Play call.
Button.
Coach suggestions.
Madden NFL 22.
Categories. You have 30 options. Entering play. 4 verticals.
From the safeties, they are all
Titans
over the field.
called
Doesn't
a
matter if they
timeout.
threw it or if
They're
they're
not
trying to
giving
run
up.
it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to...
Triangle button.
I like that.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring
Entering play.
it.
Hunt.
Symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've
No
got the
sense in
lead,
going for
fourth
it
quarter.
here.
Maybe can expect more
not gonna help
passes
you
like
get
that
back in the game.
downfield.
You don't want to give him another easy touchdown.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are
Oh my
7
goodness, Love.
categories.
I pinned him
These
back at the
punters, they get
7-yard
more
line on this
specialized and better each and
difficulty.
every year.
Cover 3
They
cloud.
sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 7 categories.
The situation. His first
Cover 4 drop.
Heck, his second read wasn't there, but he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Into heavy
Intercepted.
traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Kevin
And
Byard
to the
with a pick.
40-yard line, that's where the return.
Entering play. Shot save clock.
Get a fourth quarter pick. A little something.
Hail Mary.
Add on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or
Cross button.
has a bad
Cross button.
one hand,
Circle button.
on the other, but it's all about.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Entering play call. Stick.
Timeout with 2 ticks left. The
Titans
chain
with 2
gang hustling
seconds
to
left.
catch up. Here's
Having
first
a
and goal from
chance
just
to
inside the
Delay
10.
fade. Cross button.
Last throw.
R1 button.
Hill. And oh, it'll be
Intercepted at the goal
Devondre
line. And
Campbell, the linebacker, picks it.
That's gonna
And the
do that.
Packers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
9.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Post game read. Finish game. Entering online hub screen, you have 2 options. Madden rank is
Folks, I'm
selected.
going to go eat and I'm going to end this stream. Might stream some more later.
Landing. Vol 4 Life 80s TCTS personal ops 27 point. Start recording check. Stop streaming check.